Hi, my name is Siva Narasimhadevara, and I'm a Massachusetts Promise Fellow who just served at the Margarita Muniz Academy this past year. And I have a few words with you all that I'm about to share. I felt this pressure for a long, long time. Do you know what I'm talking about? The pressures of reaching a certain milestone in life, of achieving goals, of forming new relationships, of doing and becoming someone. The feelings of longing for something that I couldn't quite visualize. Maybe you know exactly what I'm talking about, and I've shared these thoughts in some form. The world's expectations aren't always kind to us, and yet time has continued to take us along its journey without giving us too much time to explore them. But what happens when the world suddenly pauses like it did last year? I'm not sure, but I can say that when the world stopped, we found ourselves together in a new community with a new role, embarking on a new path with MPF. Despite being physically distanced the whole year, the connections that we made far transcended the limitations and boundaries that we faced. We stood up to our personal challenges, explored our fears, learned from each other, and went above and beyond for the young people that we served. Remember and reflect on all the moments we've had as fellows this year. From our virtual workshops, meetings, social justice lessons, countless one on one check ins, college prep, virtual games, mental health support, advisory hangouts, classroom tutoring, after school programming, and of course, much, much more. Let's acknowledge and celebrate all we have accomplished this year. Behind blank Zoom screens lies the impact of our work this year, and what our eyes can't see, our heart feels. And it is through this faith we must trust that the work we have done this year has positively influenced our communities, regardless if we are there to see the result. In my experience, the greatest lessons have come to me when I didn't seek them. This year is a perfect example. Through the pressures of the world, I was searching hard to become something and reach a destination in life that I thought I needed to arrive at. But all of those unnecessary thoughts went away after one of my students told me these 5 words. He said, Siva, you're a pretty cool guy. And that's all I needed to hear. Our youth values us for who we are as individual people, and it's about time we start looking at ourselves in the same way. I learned that we are all complete the way we are, and that there's nothing more valuable than what we are currently doing. Whatever is ahead of us will come eventually, but what's more important now is now. For us fellows, we will certainly experience more hardships along the way, but when those happen, I challenge us all to stay present and find value in what we are currently doing. Find time to sit still and watch the trees. I'd like to thank you all for accepting me and making me part of one of the most meaningful years of my life. Now, as we take these next steps, let's continue to build what we started this year. Thank you so much. Peace.